Welcome back to another episode on the Let's Play of Schwaadeheim. We're gonna go and harvest the other field now. So first thing we need to do is unhook the the header from the combine. This combine really turns like a ballerina. Okay. And let's take it down. Let's put the blinkers on so everybody notices us. Thank you for your patience. Wanna be Škoda. All hooked up. Turn on the blinkers and let's turn around in the field because we are going to go the opposite way. Let's turn on left blinker and we're on our way. Let's put the cruise control on 22. We have two more fields at the north of the map. I think one is barley and two are wheat, if I'm correct. But anyhow, three fields are waiting for us, and we do have two meadows at the top of the map next to the wheat fields. So we are going to be mowing those fields also, the meadows. But first let's set up the harvesting. We have to take a left over here. This field on the right is also ours, but it's already been harvested, so there's nothing to do right now. And we'll continue right past our farm. It has a nice little lake besides it. Such a beautiful map. Okay, let me just check. Up and right and around, yeah. So field 103 is going to be harvested next. We have to get all the crops off the fields while we still have time and while the weather is good. The speed limit over here is 50. which does not concern me in this vehicle because we have top speed 22. Okay, so right in front of us you can see the two fields that are ours. Those are going to be harvested next, but first we're going to field 103, which is just a little bit forward. A little bit further on, I should say. Enjoy nature. Why, yes, I will. Thank you. And the field 103 is right in front of us. I believe there is some space over here on this side where we can unhook the trailer and put the header on, and then we can dive straight in. We have to be mindful of the trees. We do have one quality of life mod installed, which is clear traffic, that resets the traffic so you can get out of a sticky situation. Because the AI in Farming Simulator 22 is not AI, but it's more of on track cars and everything, so you do get stuck quite a lot and quite easy. Okay. Let's turn on the header. Turn on the trasher unit. Be careful not to drive over the crop. And we are ready to rumble. Let's lower the header and let's go. Okay, this field is barley, and I believe those two up there are wheat. So we're gonna set the cruise control back to 5. That seems to work quite okay. Do I need to adjust the rotator arm? Oh, it's okay. Again, 2 passes around the field, and then we're gonna let the worker loose. So barley does yield a bit more than the canola, which means we're probably gonna be emptying combine a bit sooner than we did with the previous field. But that's okay. When we do 2 passes around and let the worker do his job, we're gonna jump into the John Deere, empty it out into the grain silo at our farm, and then come over here to unload if needed. Okay, so the combine is already 30% full, almost. Which means 2 passes is going to be a little bit less than 60%. And yeah, it's gonna have to be emptied before the end of the field. So the header is quite low and it seems to be getting stuck on the ground. I'm not sure if I can do anything about it. Let me check for a second. No, this is for the rotator arm. Okay, not really sure what to do about it, but I'm gonna check if there is any mods that can allow us to adjust the header height. This is the base game combine, so it should not have issues like this. So I'm not really sure what's going on. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any way to control the header height. And as you can see, the wheels are slipping from time to time. An interesting situation. I believe I have seen a adjustable header height mod. So I'm gonna take a look at that before the next harvest. With this field, we're just gonna have to wing it. We have to make do with what we got. So another pass to go to the top of the field and then engage the worker. Yeah, you can see the wheel spin right about now. And again. And again. So role playing would be that we have a clutch problem or maybe a hydraulic problem that pushes the header too far down. You gotta make the most of the situation. Cool. Okay. We're gonna put the worker on this side so he can go up and down, or she. I don't know who will come to help. Who will come to help me? But before we can come and empty, we need to put this canola into the grain bin. Do we have beacons on? We do. Such a beautiful sounding tractor. I was thinking maybe this is the series that could be perfect for this, but I don't know if you watched any videos of the Mr. CLP. He's a YouTuber, also plays Farming Simulator, and he has... Why can't I empty it? Do I need to change the side? Yes. Okay, well, this empties. Yeah, and he has like contracts, so people write him, the viewers write him with requests for grain, for wood, for anything like that, and then he takes care of it. He quote-unquote sends them the product, and he gets paid a predetermined amount. So basically the viewers are giving him contracts to do, which is a real fun thing, and I think it would be great if we could implement this. So if you have any contracts, quote-unquote, needing to be done, please don't hesitate to write into comments. I will read it. I will try to make it happen. But of course they need to be reasonable amounts, you know, not like 100,000 liters of grain or something like that, because with the size of the fields on this map, we're not going to be able to do that, you know, in a reasonable amount of time. But yeah, I think that would be a really, really fun thing to do. So please, welcome to give me your requests of anything you need. You can also roleplay by giving me a request, I fulfill it, and then you put in your game the amount of grain that I delivered or something like that, and deduct it from your bank account. You know, the possibilities are really great with this. Okay, the worker has a full grain tank. So we arrived just a little bit too late to empty it on the go. But that's okay. Such is life. Okay, so we're gonna empty the hopper right now and move the tractor away so the worker has enough space to do his thing. In the meantime, we're gonna take a look at some tractors and preferably pick one to buy it. So we have 4,900 liters grain tank. Okay, almost 5,000. I was way off with 3,000 liters before. Okay, let's check the tractors. Do we have anything interesting? I have been driving in front of this Valtra today in real life. So this is a great tractor. Huge. It had a logging trailer behind it. It was a really nice sight. Okay, these are too expensive, and we will go with something more European-like. So Deutz-Fahr. Fendt, we already have a Fendt. We already have a John Deere. Massey Ferguson, maybe. Maybe. Steyr, yes. Steyr is... Let me check if we have a small Steyr. This is a European brand. I believe it originates from Steyr. I'm gonna have to take a look to be sure about that. But yeah, this is an old one. This one. Because we don't need too many big tractors. We need something a little smaller. 114 horsepower, wheel brand, Trelleborg, Michelin, yeah. Continental, Mitas. My work vehicle has Mitas tires. Let's go with this because it looks awesome. Beacon, of course. Let's have it on the left side because we are right-hand side driving. Extension. What is this? Extension 1. Okay, so it's a triangle. This is forestry and none. Okay, we're gonna go with none. Front ways or 3-point. Let's go with 3-point. Front loader attacher, no. No GPS, no main color. Orange, no. We're gonna go with red. And license plate, let's go. Let's randomize, and this is it. Okay. And buy 81,750. And now let's check the mowers. We're gonna have a foldable mower for the rear that folds upwards like this fella. But maybe go with Pottinger. Is it 3 meter? 3 meter, what's the difference? Okay, the weight is different. ED. Operating instructions, swath plate. No main color, rubber, plastic. Okay, let's leave it and buy. Okay. And here we are. Our brand new tractor. Beacons on, and let's hook up the mowers. We are gonna transfer the mower to the other tractor because I don't believe this one has enough. This one has enough horsepower. So the mower requires... Let me check for a second. The front mower is 40 and the back one is 70. Okay, so we could run it with this setup. I forgot to check over here. Sometimes you get really useful things. No, not reverse. Ooh, such a good sound. I love it. Man, this tractor sounds nice. So the combined power requirement for both mowers is 110 horsepower, and we had 114 in this tractor. So it could run it, but just barely, so I'm not gonna be pushing it. You gotta take care of your machines. You don't want to be pushing your machines too much to the limit, because they wear down quicker that way, and you have a lot of repairing that what's it called, expenses. Nice. Steyr. So there is one area of land in neighboring country Austria that is called Steyr. So this is probably the birthplace of this tractor. Again, I'm not sure, I'm gonna have to check, but it would be fun if that would be true. Such a good sounding tractor. This really surprised me a lot. Okay, I'm gonna park the tractor over here. Nice. And let's go check on the worker. Is he done? He is. So let's unload. Okay, I don't know how to. Okay, I'm sorry for the interruption. Now let's empty the barley into the trailer. Yeah, even though we are going just a bit up the street, up the road, we do need to take the header off because we are too wide to go on the road with this, and we cannot just close the traffic, you know. Put a tractor and trailer on each side so we don't have any interruptions. But yeah, no. Let's carefully, just a little bit like this. Okay, yeah, car, I know, you're in a rush. So we're going to move up the road to get to the other field, and that's gonna be the end of this episode. Okay. So the next episode we're gonna start with harvesting the upper two fields, the wheat fields, and then I believe we're gonna start with the mowing. Ooh, tight like a tiger. Too tight. Yeah. You always have to be careful, even if you're rushing to do your job. You have to be careful, because if you're not, you're gonna waste so much time. It's better that you are not rushing. I don't know if I was clear enough with that, but okay, let me see if I can reverse the trailer in here. Put it right in front of the enjoy nature and turn it around so I can get close to it, and this is going to be it. So next time we're gonna start with harvesting this field and mowing the grass in the other two fields, the meadows up north. You can just see the meadows on the mini map. Okay. Now let's hook this. And I hope you had a fun time. This really is a beautiful map we are exploring together. I'm sorry, traffic. But yeah, let me know what you think about the contracts idea. I would really love to pull this through. So if you have any needs of wheat, barley, again in moderate amounts, maybe some wood, let me know. Let me know the price you're willing to pay for that and how much you need, and I'll see what I can do. So thanks again for watching. I hope you have a great day and see you next time. Bye bye.